Okay guys, so I made it past the steep stuff coming into the upper part of Brown Mountain, and I'm just past the saddle on that first descent past the saddle. That's what I love about going to the top of Brown too. You get a little bit of descent in between your climb, which is not true when you're riding just the lower part. So after a bunch of rain and storm and everything like that, you are going to have a lot of debris down in the trail, so you need to be careful of that. But look at this snow, you guys. I have never seen snow this low, and I've been riding here for many years, so it's going to be interesting how much more snow I see as I get closer to the top. I've got about at least 1,500 more feet to go from here, and about a mile and a half. It's the thing about our mountains here is they're short and steep, so it's a huge percentage gain when you're climbing, and it's also, and it makes for a tough climb, but it makes for a great descent because at least it's steep for your descent. And that's why they call these trails, black trails. I don't know if they call this part a black trail. I'm sure they probably call this a blue or a green, but the El Prieto is considered a black trail because it's very steep and technical. And I don't even know what this is called. You guys can tell me if you've looked it up on Trail Forks or something like that. This is called the Upper Brown Mountain Road. I'm taking it easy because I don't know what debris is going to be thrown into the trail. Obviously I'm riding a hardtail, so if I have to ride over chunk, I am going to be doing it on a hardtail and having to negotiate my way around it, and see how these chunks just fall off the side of the mountain and into the trail, and see how it dries up right away. So like I said on my last video, I've got about 85-90% of my winter gear with me, so hopefully it's enough to get me down without going into frostbite and having some issues by being too cold. Anyway, I'm gonna keep riding up. This is probably boring for you guys, but I wanted to show you that first bit of snow that was down at the just past the saddle, which is really amazing. See, here's some more stuff that just got slid into the trail. I don't really like these tires. It's for mud and snow, but they were already on my bike, and I literally did not want to take the time to change them before my ride today, and just went with what I had on. But probably not the best choice of tires. I would have chose just your typical DHR or something like that, more aggressive with big squared out knobbies to ride this stuff. All right guys, I will continue as I go up.